Hello and welcome to the Front Row Racing PCS here, round 3 at Willow Springs, and tonight I am joined by trusty Ray. How are you doing tonight, Ray?
Yeah, very well. It's been a while.
Aye, definitely. Well, tonight we're in for a night race at Willow Springs for 30 laps. You partook the other night, and we will get going straight to circuit. You partook at this circuit, Ray. What do you think of this circuit?
It is a nice circuit, but I never had a setup or anything for it. It's just that hairpin can not the double right-hander can catch you out.
Definitely. It is one of them circuits where once you get the car hooked up for long, fast corners, you are pretty much in the pound seat, but until you do that, it is a nightmare. Well, tonight, hopefully all the drivers have got plenty of wing on their cars as they're in the LMP1 P30. They should definitely have a lot of grip through the corners. And tonight we're going for 30 laps and straight, Ray, I don't know if you know about this format of this league, straight into a 5-minute qualifying. Whoever gets pole position gets a point, and then we're going for a 15-minute warm-up. The drivers can relax, set up the cars, get ready for the race, and then we're straight in for 30 laps around Willow Springs.
Nice one. We should ban the lights and then we can see who's using the racing line.
Definitely. I think we will potentially see who will be using the racing line. Now, we have seen on the radar there may be some cloud cover coming in, very low cloud, maybe a bit of fog, and that's not going to be nice driving in the middle of the night with fog.
Oh no, dark enough already, so you're not going to see the corners coming up, and then if that fog comes, you're going to be past the corner before you turn.
Oh, definitely. Now, you may notice as well, Ray, I don't know if you're up to speed with this league, it is a 3-car team. There are 4 3-car teams, which are Gold Standard Racing. You will notice them by their in gold colour and XPS on the side of their car. Their drivers are Temp Fear, Dave Mahart, and Overdyking. Now they are 3 hot properties to have bobbing round in their cars, but we all know the biggest threat in the opening few races has been Casely, who drives for Yellow Bandits. He's currently in P4. They may not have even set time yet. I think he's just coming round to start his lap. So let's ride on board. Let's see how he does. He's just about to start his lap now. Just coming towards the line to start his flying lap. Here goes Casely. Could this be the pole position lap? He's already done it. It's a 1:07.
And he's gone straight back out.
I think he's going to try and get another lap in. Maybe he's not too happy with that. Who else is out there that could put a lap in? Just looking, Dave Hart coming over the finish line. It's a 1:02.8, so his teammates a full 2.3 seconds off. It's Casely's gone P2. Temp Fear. Look how close that gap is. A 1:07.15, Casely a 1:07.45. Temp Fear's just rubbed some salt into that wound. He wants that pole position. He wants that extra point.
Yeah, and then they're quite close, because we've got from 3rd place and then 4th place it's a 1:02.9 where somebody's jumped in 3rd place, so we're getting a close wee battle here from 3rd place.
Adam 4600 for Beat Clip Racing. Dr. Dre's Beat Clip Racing. This is outstanding performance from Adam 4600. Dave the Hart just has a few tenths to find and he'll be back in P3.
Apologies to viewers for the flicking of the cars. I was trying to find Adam there. But yeah, they're quite close battles here. We've seen groups going on. Janetta Juniors when I raced in that league.
Yeah, we've got Overdyke sat in the pit lane. He's going to be starting P11 at this rate. He may end up starting alongside your race, so hopefully he will be out of the way and we won't have to be doing any crazy moves off the line, but he should know if he's behind you to know that you will be stationary. Woolhouse turned his lights off and he's driving around in pitch black. How he's doing it, I do not know.
We do know.
Is he in the barrier?
No, it's in the barrier. He's
oh. So that's it. Let's have a look at this. Temp Fear takes pole position.
No, he doesn't.
Casely. What a lap. 1 minute 5:93. Nailed it and absolutely.
Caught him flashing the lights as he went past there.
Oh, that is an absolutely kick in the teeth for Temp Fear, who would have thought he'd have had that one. So there we go, Casely, P1, Temp Fear, P2, Chris Core, P3, Adam 4600, P4, Dave the Hart, P5. Oh, that was an intense 5 minutes. Now it's time for the drivers to relax, put in their race fuel, and get ready for 30 laps round here. So I will now run through who is in what team. Run through who is in what team while I just upload to the Facebook page our link so that our viewers can watch.
Oh yeah.
To do a bit of filler for me, Ray, as I just set this up.
Do you want poly filler?
We could do with some, to be fair. Just 1 minute of filler.
1 minute of filler, right? Okay.
Typical man, I can't do two things at once.
Let's see who's gone out and see what the. No, they're all sitting in the pit, so they must be just trying a full load of fuel and how to get round the corners, see the difference in the setup. As we're on Killer Corkin, my mate Jeffy, who likes his apples. He'll be chasing his apples round this track. I don't think.
That's not a connotation for something dirty, is it? Really?
No. You ever seen The Ringer?
I have not seen The Ringer.
Johnny Knoxville. You'll need to watch it and then you'll get my jokes with Jeffy.
I'll check them out next week. So there we go.
So he's coming
That's
down.
been published. So I will run through with you who is in what team, who is there to look out for, and we've seen it straight away. Temp Fear, Casely, they had an epic race. A few nights, I think it was not last weekend, the week before. That was at, I believe it was at Zolder. That was an intense battle between the two. That was in the GT3 cars, but if the GT3 cars are anything like these cars, we're going to see a full-on battle between them two. As I just pull up the results from the previous PCS round 2. Find it as my iPad is playing up as usual, right on cue. PCS round 2 results. So here we go.
Oh, Dave the Hart's struggling in this wee drive around session. He's been off the track. I don't think he might not have something set up properly.
Quite possibly. He did mention to me maybe about 3 nights ago He's gonna be the one to take the fight to Casely. It looks to me though as though his teammate 10th Fear is going to be the one that's closest to him, as Dave Hart was 2 seconds off the pace there. So here we go. I'll just run through last week's results, even though it was 2 weeks ago. Apologies. Casely went and won round 2 at Zolder for Yellow Bandits. Hesselden, he came P2 for Yellow Bandits. Dave Hart, he came P3 for Gold Standard Racing. 10th Fear came P4 for Gold Standard Racing. Chris Core 69, he came in P5 for Beat Clip Racing, which is the white and blue car. GBM Vectra, bit of an odd one, came in P6, at least he got some points for Yellow Bandits. Over Dyking, third of the Gold Standard runners, came P7. He's slowly improving in these cars. I do expect him to see by the end of the season him to be up fighting for wins. So yeah, he finished P7, and his friend Jamie James, 16 for Beat Click Racing, the white and blue car, finished in P8.
Yeah, Nigel was saying that GBM Vectra had a big crash off the track. I just got the end of it after hearing it. Yeah, but he's back on track, going round again, seeing if he can get the corner right this time.
Yeah, we've got Adams 4600 coming up behind a satellite driver. Now the satellite drivers are, just so you know, we have Killer Corkin for Rampant Racing. Now that is a black LMP1 car. May actually be, yeah, it's a black LMP1 car. And then we've got a Razor for Black Stallion Racing. Now they are a single car team, so they've just got to prove that they're worth their weight in gold in this league. Can they try outperform one of the drivers in the 3 car teams? Because who knows, at the end of the year, those drivers in them satellite teams, if they outbeat somebody that's in one of these 3 car teams, they could end up being in one of these 3 car teams, pulling in more points and impressing more people in the paddock.
So how come they're not in 3 car teams? Is it just lobby space, or?
It is lobby space, but plus we wanted an element of, we wanted to see how these drivers do under pressure. We've highlighted them as satellite team drivers, which is pretty much like saying, if you want to keep your seat, or if you want to impress, at the moment you're not in a 3 car team, and the privileged drivers are in those 3 car teams. Now, I don't know if you can see this on circuit, it does seem to be starting to get a little bit foggy. We did hear from our weatherman, Steve, from Row Racing GP, that it may be a little bit foggy, and I think his predictions are a little bit right, as it's just starting to haze over a touch.
Yeah, you can see it on the headlights a wee bit. That'll add a wee bit of mix to it. Is there any rain?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any forecast. But you never know, when there's clouds forming, anything can happen. There could be a touch of rain.
A touch of lightning.
Touch of lightning? Well, there was plenty of lightning the other night in the GT3 race, as you found out. Well, we got a car off the circuit. I think that may have been one of the Yellow Bandits. I think it was Vectra. He's coming back out of the garage. It's over. Dykink is being held up by one of his teammates.
Wilhouse. Matthew Wilhouse. He's in front, and he's.
No, it's Dave the Harp. Look on Dave the Harp. He is
Oh,
holding
sorry.
off his teammate of Overdyking.
Nice.
So, and Overdyking running very wide. There's bollards on circuit. That is a safety issue for the drivers. There's massive tyre bollards. I think some marshals may have just had a bit of a joke as the fog is starting to roll in now, Ray.
Yeah.
So,
Overdykings went off the track. He's back on. Matthew Wheelhouse have been on. Here's Jamie James having a wee go around the track.
this is going to be super difficult for the drivers, being able to drive in dark night conditions around a circuit that's not very well lit up, if not lit up at all. Then with the fog added on top, I think this is going to be an absolute nightmare for them.
The admin that picked this setting, he's cruel.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why he's that mean.
Was it you?
Maybe it's because he's wishing he drove in these cars. He's just sort of, you know, as Tim Fear would say, he's trying to be Bernie Eccleston. We just need some sprinklers now.
Yeah. Oh, they could come.
Oh, you never know, do you? You never know. No. Anything can happen in LMP1 racing. Adam 4600, really impressive. He said 1:02.3, which is better than his qualifying time. Now, if that.
What have we got? What have we got?
Oh, it looks like there's a bit of spray. Oh, these drivers are going to be foaming. Can they believe it? Heavy fog and rain. Wow, this is. Adam 4600's gone straight off into the barrier. This is not what the drivers want. Well, nope. At least they're getting a little bit of exposure to it. 4 minutes to go. We did hear there may be a touch of rain, but we mainly heard that it's going to be fog, so this is a turn up for the books. Pitch black, fog and rain. Could you ask for anything worse, Ray?
A wee bit of lightning.
Bit of lightning. We may be able to rustle some of that up. This is absolutely dire for some of the drivers. Overdyking's pulled out of the pits. Probably realised he's on slicks and thought, oh, I'm on the wrong tyre. But he's going to try it.
Is it? I was on board Corcoran. I'll just find Overdyking. Oh, a wee bit of touch of the curb there.
Now this
it's starting to get heavy.
Yeah,
you can hear
these
it.
Weather conditions are really going to sort out the men from the boys tonight, I think. Oh, killer Corkin off the circuit into pit lane.
But I don't know, we're in new generation of racing and that. Maybe the boys will set out the difference between them and the men.
Like I say, we've got 3 minutes to go. Adam 4600.
Overdyking just crashed. He's back in the pits.
Oh no.
Oh, tip fear off. He's wide round that corner.
Oh.
He's in the kitty litter. He's back on track.
I think he's on. Is he on slicks?
He must have been.
Can't be on slicks.
Oh, I'll stick on him and see. He's on the brakes.
Just riding on board, yeah. He must. I don't think he'd have that much grip with a set of slicks, to be fair. Oh, he's sliding. Rear end's going.
Maybe he thought it was going to just be foggy and dry, and he's not got that rear wing and the rear end set up right for the wetness of the track.
I think a lot of the drivers, they reported back so much rain at the last circuit at Zolder. It was pretty much touch and go with the drivable conditions. I've got to say this is the worst we've seen. A 10 feet straight off and back to the garage.
Casey, who hasn't set a time in this practice session or anything.
Maybe he's decided to go to the toilet, relieve himself and get himself prepared for tonight because he's got something to prove. If he wins this race tonight, this'll definitely annoy a fair few drivers, and he seems to be getting to the point. He showed flashes of pace in the last season of racing, and now he's just becoming like a mature wine. Absolutely spot on.
So who's your money on for tonight?
For tonight, I will still go with Casely. I think he, overall, as a driver, last season, he would be super quick in quali, super quick in the race, but then he'd have an epic mistake which would either total his car, or he would find himself upside down in a tree and completely out of contention. Since this season has started, he seems to be just coming alive, really tempered those little mistakes, and he seems to be just gone another level higher as standards of a driver. So here we go then, we've got 20 seconds before the race starts. What are your predictions, Ray?
I'm going to go with Adam 4600. I raced with him in Genetas, and at the beginning of the season he wasn't keeping up, and then he just blows all away.
Well, that's it. Once you find the sweet spot of a setup, there's no stopping you.
Yeah, so
just to let you know, Ray, once we get onto that grid, we can go straight, press our options button, and wait for return to garage to be highlighted, as I've got a very odd screen there. So press options now and just wait for retire pit box to be highlighted. Casely, can he win round 3 at Willow Springs? We're about to wait. The light system is taking a very long time.
I'm still in the pits.
That may be why. Here we go. And retire to pit box, and away we go.
I'm in the pits. I'm not doing anything.
Oh no, we've got a bit of a situation here. We've got 3 cars on circuit that are not moving. We've got Overdyking, we've got Ray, and we've got Killer Corkin still sat there. I think we're going to have to unfortunately call a race restart.
Yeah, I'm in the pit box, so I can't move anywhere.
This has been unfortunate, as we've got 2 drivers left on the grid which are unable to move. We're going to have to call it now, Ray.
Okay.
We'll quit the live stream and we will be back with you in 5 minutes.